One of the ways that the spirits gauge your level of progress on Earth is through the changing of your auric field. Like, in other words, your aura changes colors. If you're in a high vibrational happy mood, it'll be indicative of that. If you're feeling like kind of melancholy, kind of neutral, it'll be the same. And, if you're feeling low and heavy, then those colors will be indicative of what the energy you're carrying, because it'll be very dark, very heavy, very dense. So that's just one of the multitude of ways that they actually can gauge your level of progress of your journey on Earth, to see where you are, how far you've come, where you need to, where you're going. It's just some useful information that I decided to just, impart upon you, of just some of the things that are just actually out there. There's other things called harmony makers, and there's other celestial beings called chaos creators. Harmony makers are what give us the good weather, sunny days and all that, and the chaos creators give you like tornadoes, volcanoes, things of this nature. Now I now understand that this sounds far-fetched, but it's very true. You do not realize what the Earth is. I mean, I know you think you got meteorologists and pulse Doppler radar, and all the weather information coming in. They're tracking the storm and all that. That's just the superficial, tail end of all of that stuff. They don't realize when you want to describe, like, let's say a tornado, they know how to give you the breakdown of the process that creates that tornado. High pressure system, low pressure system collide. That's a given. But what's the process behind that allowed that process to take place? And then the process behind that, and then behind that. It didn't give birth to itself. These processes don't just come from nowhere. They come from something which comes from something, and back and back and back. It all comes back to source. And they can't cover these things. And what I'm referring to is harmony makers and chaos creators. This is what the universe has been delegating these celestial beings to be responsible for. And that's what the universe has given them, that type of power. These are cosmic beings. They are basically like, how do I put it, diaphanous, lucid, like almost like very like crystal. And one of them is responsible for, high vibrational days and sunny and all that beautiful stuff you love. And then you have the other one, of course, catastrophes, bad weather. But it's all necessary. If you notice, it's always a dual nature. It is not a duality. Duality means either one or the other, meaning separatism. Dual nature means like water. Water gives life, water takes it away. Fire gives life, fire takes it away. Air gives life, air takes it away. You're asking, how does air take your life away? Tornadoes, hurricanes, that's air, it's wind. Food, food gives you life, but food can take your life. If you choke on it, it's, taking your life. I mean, literally anything gives you life and it takes it away at the same time. That's the dual nature of the elements. And we have to respect that. So therefore, you have harmony makers, chaos creators. They're responsible for the weather patterns of the Earth. And the cosmic beings, they gauge your level of progress by reading the colors of your aura, which is absolutely beautiful. So if you're radiating like an iridescent rainbow, like a ribbon, you're vibrating very high. And some people on Earth can actually see the aura, which is a very spiritual gift. I can. There's a few people on Earth that can. It's a very amazing gift given by the universe to these individuals, such as myself and others. But all you have to do is open yourself up to become intuitive, because don't forget, you've been closed off by this system that just stifled you. So there's so many things that I'm going to be covering on this channel with these videos. It isn't just, manifest this and then you're happy and go off and live your life with dreams. It goes way beyond that, because don't forget, you're not from this earth and you're not going to stay here. The point of you being here isn't for you to become a doctor in their system and make millions of dollars, live in a gigantic house so big it looks like a shopping mall you can see from space. That's not the point of why you're here, because you're not taking any of those things with you. They have no intrinsic value in the universe. The reason why you're on this earth, and you'll be going to other earths, is to learn. It's a school, a classroom, a university, training campus, assessment platform. It's many things. So many things you don't know about. That's the premise of this video, to inform you about how the spirits gauge your level of progress on Earth by reading your colors, your color changes, your aura, your essence, your presence, your being, your state of being, your state of mind, your ability to alchemize and transmute things, your transformative potential, your unlimited capacity to just do anything you want, make anything manifest out of the sheer will of just you're just wanting to have that item or object or person in your reality. I mean, I can go on for hours with these things. That's why I always impress upon you very heavily. You don't realize your power because that system, they just want you to recognize material goods and consumerism, commercialism, superficial things, narcissism, superficiality, things of this nature that have no intrinsic value anywhere. And when your life is based solely on those things, you have no life at all. You're just existing. You're just empty because those items have no intrinsic substantial value to them. They're just meaningless, material possessions that you can fill your entire life with, but they're not going to do any good. I mean, the novelty of the newness wears off. It might make you temporarily happy, but if you weren't happy to begin with, it's like a quick fix and it's going to go away like drugs. The reason people take drugs and drink is to escape whatever there is they're afraid to face within themselves or what's going on in their life. So that becomes a coping mechanism and kind of like an escapism, like Hollywood movies. And it's not a good thing because you have to face these things so you can address it, heal it, release it, and move on. So anyway, just wanted to do a video, let you know basically how the spirits in the universe gauge your level of progress on the earth. And it's usually done with colors, aura, and so on and so forth. But one quick thing before I go, monitor your feelings and emotions as these are prime indicators as to specifically what types of energies, frequencies, and vibrations you're carrying. Because whatever's going on inside, it's exactly what's going to come back on you. So that's what you're going to be transmitting, either consciously or unconsciously, and that's what you're going to experience. So you have to just be in control of every aspect of your element, your collective element, the who and the what of your being, your essence. It's very important, first and foremost, to own and control your own power, not to surrender it or give it away. Secondly, to realize the magnitude of that power. What does that power mean to me? What can it do? How can I help myself? How can I help others? A lot of internal work needs to be done. Because don't forget, you're just freshly coming out of that system. It's just parasites and vampires and leeches just siphoning the life force out of you for years and years and years. So you're very acclimated to that. You have become inured, meaning accustomed to that particular type of hostile, toxic environment. And those patterns and habits are habitual. They don't just go away. So that being said, it takes time. Don't be rough on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. And don't blame yourself for anything as far as you being born into that cult. It's not your fault. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. And I hope this was helpful in providing you a little insight into something you don't really hear too much. Anyway, take care.